Hey, Matt with CJ Off-Road. Today we're outside of Susquehanna Auto and we're about to look at a couple different JK models that they offer. Now throughout the 10 years of the JK production from 2007 through current, there have been a lot of changes. So we're going to walk you through some of those changes and what to look for when you're buying a Wrangler. Now the first model we're going to look at is perhaps the most bare bones model that you can get, and it's called the Sport model. The Sport model takes a step back in creature comforts, however the price reflects just that. You'll find manual windows and locks, 16-inch steel wheels, and a very basic interior from the Sport. The drivetrain features a high pinion Dana 30 front axle and a low pinion Dana 44 rear axle, typically equipped with a 3:1 gear ratio. You'll get plastic front and rear bumpers, black fender flares, and in this case you're going to get a soft top. Now this is a great option for someone who isn't looking to keep their Jeep stock very long, and you can save some cash initially to upgrade to other components. Many will argue that buying a Sport is a waste of time, however I feel that it fits perfectly for those that are going to build on a budget and can save up over time. At a starting MSRP of $23,995 for the 2-door and $27,895 for the 4-door, this is a very inexpensive new vehicle and gets you into the Wrangler world. The next model we're going to be looking at is the Willys Edition. It's a little bit more pricey, but it does come with some more features. The Willys model gets its name from the 1941 Jeep Wrangler that was used in the Second World War. Now this is an upgrade from the Sport model and it's a lot more off-road ready than the Sport model would be. It features 17-inch wheels with BF Goodrich mud terrain tires right out of the bat. Now the drivetrain is the same as the Sport, featuring a high pinion Dana 30 front and a low pinion Dana 44 rear. But what's a little bit different is this comes with 373 gears, so it'll be a little bit better off-road and on the highway. Now the suspension on the Willys is actually the same as the Rubicon, so it utilizes larger springs and will give you about an inch of lift right out of the factory. Now the exterior of the Willys does feature the plastic front and rear bumpers as well as fender flares, but it has a nice gloss black finish in the front and the rear in the center of the bumpers to give it a custom look. The interior of this particular Willys Jeep features power windows and power locks. It also comes standard with a leather wrapped steering wheel to give a little bit more creature comfort. With the Willys model, you are going to get a recovery package in the back of the Jeep from factory. It comes with a worn recovery strap, a D-ring, and other upgrades that'll help you get out if you're stuck on the trail. Personally, I feel like the Willys is a great buy. It comes with a lot of features that you don't get in the Sport, but you're not getting up to that Sahara or Rubicon price level. At an MSRP for the 2-door being at $27,995 and for the 4-door $31,995, I feel like this is a great deal if you're looking to get into a Wrangler. If you want an upgraded exterior as well as an almost luxury interior, we're going to look at this Sahara model Wrangler behind me. Now the Sahara model has been around since the 92 to 95 Jeep Wrangler YJ, and it has been a staple of the Jeep brand. Way back then you could find the Sahara to include forest green and tan interiors with color matched fenders and limited edition decals. Today much of the same features have remained, including optional leather seats, navigation head units, tan interior features, and color matched fenders and hardtops. Now in our case, it is a color matched fender as well as a color matched hardtop Wrangler. It features a nice saddle tan interior leather seat as well as the navigation head unit. More commonly, the Sahara will feature an automatic transmission with a 373 gear ratio. It features the same running gear as a Sport, a Dana 30 up front, and a 44 in the rear. Now the Saharas are known for their appearance. Instead of coming with a standard 16 or 17-inch wheel, they come with an 18-inch machined wheel with Bridgestone highway tires. The Sahara is a great option for someone who is looking to keep their Jeep on the road more than on the trails, as ruining a leather interior with mud and dust and any other thing you might find on the trail is really a waste of the money you're going to spend on it. The 2-door Sahara model starts at $30,445 and the 4-door goes up to $34,245. So there is a large bump in price for the features you get. The last Jeep that we're going to look at is the Rubicon model. Now this has been around for a long time and it's a true off-roader's favorite. Now the Rubicon model actually got its name from the Rubicon Trail in California. It's been around since 2003 with the Jeep Wrangler TJ and it's lasted for 14 years. This is a great Wrangler for someone that wants to go wheeling right out of the box per se. This edition features an impressive list of upgrades from the other models, including a Dana 44 high pinion front axle, a Dana 44 rear axle, and both of them have electronic locking differentials with 410 gears already installed. But they didn't finish there. The front sway bar is electronically controlled, allowing you to connect and disconnect the sway bar with the touch of a button. Now for off-road capabilities, the transfer case has been upgraded to a 4:1 crawl ratio, meaning that when you get into low range, you can literally crawl over anything you point this Wrangler at. With the Wrangler that we're looking at today, it does have a color-matched hardtop as well as the LED headlights and fog lights. As far as the interior goes, the Rubicon was upgraded from the other editions. Now you can get either cloth or leather high-back seats with Rubicon embroidered right onto them. In our case, there is leather Rubicon embroidered seats which look great, as well as a leather wrapped steering wheel. It was even upgraded to an automatic transmission, power windows, power locks, and even heated seats, which is pretty cool. The Rubicons feature a 17-inch custom wheel with BF Goodrich mud terrain tires. They also have a 1-inch lift kit, which will let you take this thing right onto the trails. Now, when you're choosing your Wrangler, it really comes down to the price and what you get for the price you're paying. The MSRP for a base 2-door Rubicon is $33,645 and $37,445 for the 4-door, which is considerably higher than the rest of the Jeeps we've looked at today, and that's just for a base model. For something like this, it's going to be much higher for all of the features you're getting. When you choose a Wrangler, you're going to want to make sure that you pick the right one. Now, we hope that this short Wrangler buying guide is a great fit for you. We've gone from the Sport all the way up to the Rubicon, showed you a couple different features and the differences. Now, a huge thanks to our friends at Susquehanna Auto for letting us take a couple out and take a look at them. Now, once you buy a new Wrangler, make sure you check out CJ Pony Parts for all the accessories that you might need.